Hello everyone. Sorry, I know you can't really see me here, but it's where the phone's gotta go. So, speaking of chemtrails and all the environmental factors that we are surrounded by, right? That a lot of us are unaware of. There's a German scientist slash researcher. His name is Harald klaus, I believe. He put out a video through NASA. Okay, so this isn't some conspiracy theory. This was through NASA. Okay, now they don't know if the video was leaked or purposely put out or accidentally put out. I'm not sure if you can even find the whole video in full anymore. But there are some channels out there that do have the full video. I just don't remember which one I watched it on. But you can look him up individually. Just put in his name. I recommend using DuckDuckGo, but apparently Google will bring him up too. But if you want to find that NASA video, try DuckDuckGo as your search engine. Unfortunately, we have to use these search engines that are not monitored by, Big Brother or whatever you want to call whoever's watching us, 24/7. But anyway, he talks about Morgellons disease. Morgellons disease is something that people think they have, right? And they'll go to the doctors and explain their symptoms or whatever's going on. And they're pretty much treated with psychiatric meds or put in a nut house. Morgellons disease is a real thing, okay? It's from the stuff they're spraying on us, and some people's bodies reject it, making these little antennae. He shows it he shows clips of the actual skin and these little antennae coming out. They're like red and blue fibers, okay? It's basically like they're trying to make us like antennas or like batteries, okay? I know it sounds crazy, but it all goes together with the 5 A, B, C, D, E, F. You know what? I got to be careful how I talk on here because you get banned everywhere you go nowadays. Got to be careful what you talk about. And it's funny because the last video I put out on TikTok, I don't know if I talked about this in my last video, but I was talking about black goo, graphene. Okay, he has a lot of content about the black goo, and if you don't know what that is, I recommend you look it up, okay? Basically, he says our, leaders, I'm not going to say the word, it's demonic. And I've always said that. You can't just chop away at the snake's body, you got to find the head, okay? And most people have no idea where the head is. So this is why these patterns continue. This is why these agendas are being put in place. And this is why most people are blind to it. They have no clue what's going on. Because they've got you distracted. They've got you busy. They've got you entertained. It's all for a reason, guys. The television, the, Operation Mockingbird. It's all real stuff. It's not like our leaders have never done anything, crimes against humanity. They have, okay? There are things out there that you may not believe, but the whole system is based on this whole, it's kind of like we're being experimented on, as we're being slaves to the system, basically. Slavery never ended, guys. It's just we're not segregated anymore. We're all slaves to the system. We're all slaves to the beast system. Schools are indoctrination camps. Bells and whistles, detentions. It's all, and if you don't fit into school, you have a problem, right? If you don't fit, into that peg, for whatever reason, right? You're put on medications, there's something wrong with you, you have ADD, you have this, you have that, all these new disorders, right? Where do you think they are coming from, guys? They're coming from social media, from these electronics. They're coming from the food we eat, okay? All of our food, we should not have to pay extra to get naturally grown food. All of our food is GMO, and who do you think makes that? Your big pharma. Big pharma they're the ones that create this food that we're eating. So if you didn't know that, now you know. And now we know Big Pharma, just like FDA, okay, all these alphabet groups here, they don't mean anything, guys. They don't have the ethics behind their motivation. It's about money. That's it. Why do you think all these medications get pushed out, right? I did a study on this in college about the FDA and how they do not properly test medications, and they push them out because it's a moneymaker, it's a profit, just like they did with OxyContin. The movie about OxyContin right now will tell you how corrupt these alphabet groups are, okay? It's not, rocket science. You can just look it up. It's there for you to find. Just, I think some people are just unaware. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I was brainwashed. I was just living, going through the motions, not even understanding my purpose for being here. Just living, just going through the motions, not really happy, not really feeling fulfilled, chasing things that I thought meant success, which is money, right? Money don't mean a damn thing. You can have all the money. Look at these celebrities. Half them are depressed. Half them are not happy. They don't have the perfect life because they have money. And don't forget, they have to sell their soul. They are owned now. They are not free. They are not free. They are owned. And if they break those contracts or they break those oaths, their whole persona, their whole everything, they'll wipe you right out. They'll just make you disappear. And I don't mean physically. I mean like drag your name through the mud, or they'll just destroy your career. This is real. The secret societies are real, guys. You gotta understand. It's sinister. It's sinister. Look at how much things have changed just from the time that I've been here on this planet, right? We went from a Madonna video being banned from daytime television, MTV, because she was dancing provocatively and dressed, a little provocatively, right? That wasn't appropriate, right? We didn't have swearing on TV. We didn't have dry humping on daytime TV, or our kids we weren't looking at that as kids, unless we had HBO or Cinemax or whatever, and we watched things behind our parents' backs. We weren't exposed to this stuff, right? The pushing of the LGBT community, the pushing of the cancel culture, the racism. This is all tactics to take down a society, guys. This is all what they're doing. Why do you think they're putting all their things in place as this stuff just crumbles? Our economy's crumbling. Our workforce is crumbling. They're breaking everything down so they can build it up the way they want it. Build back better. The Great Reset. The One World Agenda. However you want to say it. The One World Order. The New World Order. How many times have these presidents said that? Almost all of them have said the New World Order. It's on your money. We're in the New World Order. This is the New World Order. It's been corrupt and taken over. This is a corporation, guys. This is no longer a country. We are not a democracy, a republic. This is a corporation, which is why that Constitution means nothing to these people right now. Nothing. Your rights, gonzo. And I think people out there have buyer's remorse, but Trump wouldn't have been able to do anything anyway. These people have had this planned for decades, centuries. I mean, there's not one man that's going to get in that seat and change the world. I'm sorry to tell you. You can't just disassemble a little bit, drain the swamp. No, you can't. This goes deeper than just that group of people. This goes into every aspect, your churches, your schools, the military, now healthcare. It's infiltrated in everything, guys, and you can't stop it. It would take a civil war. It would take a civil war to just disassemble the whole thing, and then we build back better. We, the people, decide. Not these morons, not these demonic entities that we're allowing to just take away our rights, destroy our worlds, destroy our lives, and that's it. And you don't have a say. You don't have a say in whether we want to put something in your body or not. My body, my choice, that's out the window. That's out the window. What happened to that? What happened to healthcare is a right? What happened to that, guys? What are they doing for Black Lives Matter? Please tell me. Please tell me what they're doing. That's what they're doing. That was all planned and orchestrated just to continue to divide us as a country. That's it. The real racists are those people sitting in them seats. Same bloodlines. They're the same people. Biden is no different. His thought process is no different. He's still the same person he was 20 years ago, 30 years ago. He still sees the world the same, guys. He has not changed. And he says these things because that's how he really sees it. It's not because, oops, it was a gaffe, or oops, he didn't mean to say that. No, it's how he really feels. Go back and listen to the things this man has said and tell me he's not a racist. A man that reads eulogies for KKK members. A man that says these were his heroes, his mentors, come on, guys. And then we put him in that seat over the other one who wasn't any better. Like I said, not one man is going to change the world, guys. We have the power. And they know we're waking up to that now. They know we're starting to see, hey, wait a minute. Hold up. Why is this like this? Why is this? People are waking up. But half of y'all are still asleep. And that's why they're going to win. That's why they're going to be able to push this through. It's just the way it has to go. Martial law is coming. I don't know how. I don't know. War. A catastrophe. I don't know, guys. But it's coming. That's the next step. And then the guns are gone. And then we're screwed. We've got people coming in this country. We don't know who they are. They're flying in or busing in immigrants in the middle of the night. Why? Why are they doing all this sneaky deaky stuff? Why aren't they vetting these people, right? You just had a man rape a woman in New York City, I think, on a bus. And nobody did a damn thing but take out their phones and record. Bunch of cowards we live amongst. Bunch of, I don't know what you want to call it, narcissistic, all about me, I. No one cares about people anymore, guys. These kids on their phones all day long do not develop empathy. It's a fact. It's been studied and it shows, guys. It shows. Look at this generation. Generation Z, right? Here comes the transhumanism, the AI. It's all coming, guys. And if you believe in God, you know God don't like when man tries to play God. You know that he don't like that. And if you ever read a Bible, you know that there is a second coming. Some people feel like it's already happened. Some people feel like the rapture's already happened. Some people feel like God's wrath has already been done. But no other generation has had the technology that we have, that we know of anyway. They probably have, because if you look at hieroglyphics from back in the days of the biblical days, there are pictures of UFOs and different things, and we don't know, right? We don't know. They might know. They're not going to tell us. They won't even tell us about aliens, or because we can't handle that, because we're just too stupid. You know, we're just the slaves to them. That's all we are. That's all we've ever been. Slaves. They take your taxes. They do what they want with it. They don't tell you what they do with it. They make all these. Look at the bill. Look at the spending bill on their new Green Deal and things that they want to do, guys. It's just so ridiculous. But I'll tell you what, they are crashing that dollar. And that microchip is coming. Now, whether that's the mark of the beast, you think it is, you don't think it is, you believe in it, you don't believe in it, well, I would say yes, it is. But before that happens, the Antichrist has to take the world stage. And he will perform signs and wonders. And people will be, again, deceived. And that chip will be, there's already cartoons and little commercials about it to get you excited about it. They want to tell you how in 2023 or whatever, you will own nothing, but you'll be happy. What are they talking about? Well, they want all private property. Look what they're doing to farmers. Anything over 86 degrees, they're shutting them farms down. Shutting them down. 86 degrees is like a regular day down south, isn't it? 86 degrees is not too hot to work. 100 degrees, yes. Okay, I see that. 86. So what do you think's going to happen? The cost of meat is already going up, and it's going to go up, up, up even more. What did they say? Steak is going to be like it's going to be like champagne. Like an expensive champagne. It'll be only for people that can afford it, which won't be us. It'll be the do as I say, not as I doers, sitting in them seats telling you what to do. As they're hypocrites, liars. They are doing nothing but destroying us, guys. We're in a big, slow kill gas chamber. From everything. From the air to the water to the food you eat to everything. And then we wonder why we're sick. Why our kids are sick. Why they've got all these autoimmune diseases and, stomach problems and anxiety problems and depression problems and whatever, the autism. Yes, that does contribute to the autism. Go look it up. Go look up the Roundup. Go look up how long it takes to even come out of the earth if they even stop using it. And they didn't stop using that chemical. They still use it to this day. So they could tell you they're not using, or they changed the name, oh, we don't use that. They are using it, and it recycles into the air, and then it recycles into the rain and rains back down on you. It's just you can't escape it at this point. You wear sunscreen, the sunscreen's causing cancer. Come on, are we serious? This is real life. This is what happens when you wake up, when you're in your 40s and you realize your whole life's been a lie, that you've been deceived your whole life. And you're going to try to figure out the truth. And then you want to tell everybody else the truth, but people don't want to hear it. It's too much for them. I get it. It's scary. It sounds like a movie, but I'll tell you what. All your movies are pre-programming. That's all they're doing. They're showing you your future to get you used to it, right? People are now used to wearing a mask. At first, people hated it. People didn't want to do it. It was crazy. It was this. It was that. We're used to it now. Social credit scores are coming with those microchips. And what that means is, if you ever watch Black Mirror, I believe it's the first season, they have an episode with the social credit score, just like China. It's coming, guys. This is the new CCP. We're in bed with China. They sold us out, guys. Do you not see this? Do you not see what they're doing to your country? Do you not see what they're doing to the economy, to the workforce, to families, to everything, guys? This is causing more destruction than the actual pandemic. And we have people, yay, force them, mother freakers. Force it on them. Those disease-carrying people. Oh, some people are really, 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 really brainwashed. It's really scary, but it proves that it works. It proves that the propaganda works. It brainwashes people. It really does. Like Trump said, it's like we put a spell. It's like a spell has been cast. He's talking literally. You can believe it. You can not believe it. You're going to see it soon. It's going to be revealed. And it's going to be too late by then. The damage will already be done. People will already have died. You got to wake up out there, guys. That's all I can tell you. You've got to wake up. You've got to pray. Ask God to remove your veil, because it's heavy. We are stuck in a matrix, guys. The matrix, that is it. That's what this is. Go look up CERN, HAARP, DARPA, the Switzerland tunnel, Gothic tunnel, the opening ceremony, Denver airport. Look up this scientist. You really need to. You have to. It's urgent that you do. If you're seeing this video, it's because you were meant to. You were meant to see this. Please do your research. Please, I urge you, do your research.